Okay, hello, Katja here. I'm having a wooden stool for you today. And yes, and I will continue with this. This is part 2. I started yesterday and I will finish it up today. And please say hello. Let me know from where you are from. That would be really fun. And let me know if you can see and hear me. That would be also great. But I will continue with this wooden stool. And you can see I've already made something on the top and on the sides here. So please say hello and let me know from what country you are from. And me, I'm Katja from Sweden, and I'm from Finnabair's design team. And you are so welcome to I will continue with this wooden stool. I will let you know what I had already done on the top of the wooden stool. I have added this tissue paper. Hello from Canada, nice to see you. That's great, thank you. This tissue paper, dark damask. And it's really easy to work with. I'm so happy because you can't make mistakes. And I glue that one with soft matte gel. So I can put even one more layer on the top or something else to seal it on the last step. But that's on the top. And I have added a bit of gold here, and I haven't made it like perfect. And I have used the metallic acrylic paint from Finnabair, the ancient coin, and I was wiping some off. The video is still, you can watch it. And here I have vintage photo wax in a stencil. And I use this gorgeous stencil. I keep it here because perhaps I will use it again, I don't know. This amazing, beautiful stencil, flourish, it's like that, flourish emblem. That's amazing. Hello people who is joining, you're so welcome. And here is absolutely stunning, and now it's black. I was painting that yesterday with black gesso, and this comes from Finnabair's new molds from the winter release. And the paint is from Vintage Portrait, and there is like a sleeping lady in the middle. And here we have the mold, grungy frames, and there are like 3 frames in this mold set, and I have used the biggest one, but you have like 3 in the set. They are just amazing, and I will continue, and I will still go for the black and gold. So we are going ahead. We are going ahead and do something, because I need something down here, and I have already started on the other side. I will show you because I want like golden downs on the feet, and I will show you how to add the metallic flakes, and I will give like a better edge. So I will come closer and we'll change the camera a bit, and I hope you can see what I will do. Okay, so we want to add here, and you can see it's no perfect. It's the old wooden stool, but I want to give it like a different shape, and have already make the back side. You can have like I have here washi tape, and that works fine. And because I don't want it to go, I want it to go like have like almost straight lines. Then perhaps we see afterwards if I want to have exactly straight line. You never know, because I don't like to do too many plans. But you can use like washi tape or furniture tape. But I had some washi tape here, and I will press it away, and we'll do like the golden feet here on this stool, like that. Okay, how are you doing where you are? We have almost like spring today here. What about you? We have nice and sunny weather. That's amazing. Okay, I press it down with my finger so it will stick like that. And I will go ahead and I will see if we have like sharp like that. Yeah, please, if you have any questions, let me know. And if I miss the questions because I don't have the chat in front of me, please ask them again. Otherwise, I go later on when I have been stopped. I can go and answer the questions if I have missed anyone. But please, if you have any questions, let me know and I answer them for you. Okay. Now I have like a brush, and I always use the same brush for this technique. I will have Gilding Glue. It's a new product from Finnabair. And metallic flakes. And of course in gold. So we put it there, you can see. I think so. Open it. And when you open it, don't sneeze because it will go everywhere. You can use your fingers. And I will see if I see something from a chat, because it's difficult sometimes. Can I see the chat? I will see if I see something, if somebody says to me, because it's a lag here. But I see somebody said something. Hello, hello, yes. Yes, don't sneeze. Especially when these are. I would like to see the chat here in one other place. Yeah, now I see a chat. Hello, Moika. Hello, Fatma. Deb, yes, don't sneeze. These flakes, they go everywhere. I have the Gilding Glue. And if you don't want to have, San Juan, Puerto Rico, Marisol, welcome. The Gilding Glue and the pink gold metallic flakes. It's a new product from the winter release from Finnabair. And I use the same brush always. And have also ready with like water, because it won't. It's easy. Otherwise, you destroy the brushes everywhere, always, every time. So I'm adding, and I will show you like this side. Otherwise, the live goes so long. So I will add like. Not everywhere, because I've already prepped these, but so you can see how I will do them. So I'm adding the Gilding Glue, and it's a sticky glue, and you need to wait, but I put like a coat like that, and you need to wait a bit because it needs to be sticky. You can use your heat tool or wait a moment. I have like hot here in my room, so it got pretty fast. But I like this, and this is nothing new. You have already use it. And now I put my brush in like something and clean it directly, otherwise you destroy the brush. And I'm awful with the brushes, so we do like that. Okay, it's time to add the Golden Flakes. Yeah, I love the metallics. And we can do something like that. I put this away. You can use the heat gun, or we need to dry it a little bit so it gets sticky. You can apply this on many ways. Now I will add like almost everywhere. Yes. Okay, and I use a tweezer right now, but you can use your hands, but because you will have it on your hands, on your finger, but it's not a problem. It's easy to clean, and I find like a big piece. Wow. So I will add it because now it's sticky, and I tapping on. You can use the back side of a brush also, and I'm only do like tapping on. And I try to do the both sides at the same time, like that. Oops, and you see it gets stuck on the finger because it's so easy, because it's a little bit like adding. So I try to fill the area and tapping on, because I have found out you can do on different ways, but I can see where it goes. Yeah, you can use gold sheets. Of course you can. This is like a sticky one, so if you have like foil or something, you can use. Please, if I miss any of your questions, pop them again. Or perhaps there are someone in the chat who knows the answer, so it's okay. I'm so occupied by these foilings, and it's amazing. And I go over it and like tapping in my first step to add. And I was thinking if I will go for more gold or only on some pieces. But when I was thinking about that, I was finding out that I will to go like almost all over. So I'm tapping it so it's easy for me to see where I will add like more. I love gold. Even if I don't have so much gold at my home. What about you? What's the name of the... I missed that question. Let me see. Yeah, the lady. I will show you. One moment. It's vintage portrait. I hope you can see it. That's the mold, vintage portrait. And now you don't have the right side because I'm using my phone to stream. But vintage portrait, it's a sleeping lady and grounded frame. These are 2 molds from Finnabair. And that is now from the winter release. And the portraits and the frame, they are just amazing. I love frames for many different projects, but I believe I will use this frame for many different projects. Okay, now you can see I almost have like every place, and now I find it more easy to tap with my finger. You can use a brush, but I think I have like better control when I'm tapping, because then I can feel if there are like sticky places. So I'm going on and I will tap. So I'm doing it at the same time. I'm tapping. For these, I have used resin, but you can use like paper clay, and that's how you choose to do. I really like resin because for one reason I craft a lot, so it goes much more faster. Paper clay, I really like the surface of paper clay because it's like more grungy surface. When you do paper clay, it gets more soft and more perfect, and I really enjoy the surface of paper clay. So that depends. Yeah, thank you, Moika. That's right. So that depends what you like. I can find it to sit and to do like with paper clay. I can find it so relaxing. So that can be like one reason I choose to do. But sometimes I want the grunginess. Hey, somebody Swedish said hey. Välkomna if there are any Swedish people. And I'm Katja from Sweden. So if I said something strange or pronounce something, because I'm Swedish, let me know from where you are. That would be really fun to know what kind of places, from where are you. But look how amazing it looks. I will leave that to dry and we go for the other side because I have made it from the same way. I want you to see. And I will put like one coat on the top of this later on. Virginia, hello, welcome. So I changed the side. And you can see I made that earlier, and I need to do the inside also, but I do that later on. It's not so fun to watch me to do the Malta. Hello. What kind of weather do you have in Malta? Let me know. Here it had been dry. I made this for about 2 hours ago. North Carolina. Welcome. So nice to hear where you are from. I think this is so fun to know that we are people from all over the world. Okay, here is the other side that I already made, and I need to get this Minnesota. And look at the tweezers. That's why I now have like one tweezer for only this reason. Okay. I can now use, from where is Claire? Yes, welcome. Malta is sunny. Oh. Like a more stiff brush. This is Finnabair's brushes. You can buy them like one or many. You can use them for many different things. But I can tap now a little bit, so I'm sure everything goes in place, because it should be enough. So I'm tapping off the excess because I will pull off the tape. India, hello, really nice to see people from all over the world. So, and if there are spots that you want to add or fill, you can add one more coat of the Gilding Glue. Put one more coat of the Gilding Glue and put one more if you find it. Okay, I think we are enough, because it should be, nothing should fall apart when everything is right and ready. It gets a little bit messy like that. Now we are exciting and to pull off the tape, and I will do it carefully, and I don't see nothing. But like that, pulling off the tape. Yes. But I need like that. And we here also go carefully and always exciting to see. Yeah, look, looks amazing. I love that. Oh, so carefully pull it off like that. Carefully. Yeah, looking great. If I had like a not straight line, like this, more of when it's not perfect. What am I using, Marlene? Yes, I'm using, I'll show you. I'm using the Gilding Glue. It's a product from Finnabair and Prima product. It's like a glue, so that makes it easier to add the metallic flakes in gold. So we have made like golden effect here on the feet. So that's what I have done right now. But if you catch up, you can see I have used many different products, but that's what I'm working with now. And I think it's a really amazing effect. You can make it like flaky effect, but right now I have make it like more all over it. And I think that's make it amazing to give the stool some balance. Like that, I think. Yeah, I will add color here and then we see if I need to do something more. I was thinking perhaps we need something here to add something white because we have the top white, but we don't do that yet. Now I will move the camera more up like that. Hope you can see. And we will add here something. Yes. Okay. We can do a more close-up, I believe. Oh, that's okay. Now we need to highlight this, and this is not a new product. I have the vintage gold from Finnabair. You can add it with like a brush, something like that, or other brush, but then you come in the gaps. So pretty now, and that one if I wanted to really gold, but I wanted to give a more soft effect. So you can add it on a palette if you like, but I will really take from the tube, and I would take like that because I don't want it too much. That's why you can use it on a palette, and perhaps I should do that because perhaps not all of you want to have like messy hands. I don't mind, but you can do like that. I have like old packaging and I don't want to have much. And now I go carefully on the top because now I wanted to show, and don't use too much because then you'll like get it's too messy. And I think we do perhaps lady in other color, or what do you think? Should she, the sleeping lady, be in gold? And now I come here a little bit. But when you use your finger and not your brush, it only comes like on the top, and that's to make the frame. Can you see the frame? Oh, like that. Look, the frame comes, but I'm thinking lady will have gold, but I think perhaps we will add some other color to her. But I think that is enough. What do you think? It's enough with gold, or should we have like more gold? I must look at it a little bit. I think that's enough. I'm here in Canada. Thank you, Claire. I don't know where you have in Canada. Look for somebody who sells, who's selling Prima products. I don't know exactly what shop are in Canada. Go to Prima Marketing and they can see who is like a retailer. I will try out, because now the lady, she can be in gold also, but I will carefully try with the white pearl. And if that doesn't work, it's so easy to put like the vintage gold. But we'll see. What do you think? I think that looks great. Yeah. But we will add, yeah, little bit of the white. And I do the same, but it's a white and it's pearly white. And I only want to have like a little bit. And that because we have white on the top. So, and if I'm not happy that she's white, it's so easy because I only need like one little bit. And I will check it out if it looks okay. What do you think? Or should she be in gold? I don't know. I think it looks okay. Oh, I can always change that by adding vintage photo. We leave it that for now. And I see we need something white here because the top is white. So we quickly find out what we can do. Something here. Something. So you see, and if I'm not happy when I put like a, yeah. So if I change my mind, it's so easy to add the gold because you can layer the colors on the top of each other. I'm thinking we need something here. In my eyes, it looked like a little bit like empty. So I keep that in mind. And I'm thinking, can we add something? Because it's white on the top and we need something down. Yeah. Me, I'm on the thing, more is more. I like. And we had that, what we have here. I'm thinking if we can only add like something from this stencil going up a little bit. We don't need much. I don't need much at all. Can be like that. Could it go? I need to see, stand up if that can be working. Only something white. Yeah, and not going on. So we could start like that and be, yeah. Okay. And if it doesn't work, what's the problem? I'm thinking, if I'm not happy with it, I can always add like black paint on the top again. So you always have the possibility to change your mind. Now I will take white heavy gesso. You can have like acrylic paint, but I take like white heavy gesso. And I will add it a little bit. I put it on like that. I don't want to have too much. I will go tap it little bit by little, and I'm looking how I want to add it. I want to have that and go down. Okay, I will tap carefully. Because I want it to match the top. And now we go outside and I go over with the black paint later on. And here it doesn't go for perfection. Yeah, that great. Because then it matches the top. We do the one on the other side. I need to clean it. I'm afraid I will touch the surface on the other side. So I will pick like baby wipe. I think that will be okay. And that's why the lady, I will keep the lady in white. Yes, that I decided right now, but I'm cleaning my stencil a little bit. Like that. Now I will add it on the other side. And my sponge, and it seems easy kitchen sponge that I have like cut, and you see why I need to be careful because it goes from that side too. And now I will look at, we have the same shape on the same place. I had the 2-1 there going in, and I have it the angel here, something like that. And I'm tapping and gesso, and then I can seal the whole project. If you have like clear wax or you have something else you like, yes, now it's a little bit down there, but I pull it off easy like that. Yeah, I like it. So now I can add even more on the lady. I will clean my stencil with the baby wipe a little bit quickly. I have a baby wipe and an apron. You see, I'm tapping off like that. Yes, yes, yes. So when I have been adding the white, I think we can add even more white on the lady, and it matches the top. Yeah, I like that one. So a little bit more on the top, and we have something to do on the surface, and I think that will be nice. I will add something, but I do it for last one. I will do something in the background of the lady. So I'm taking a little bit more of the white pearl wax. I think you still have some white on your gold. Yes, I have. But I can add like more flakes in the end. That goes perfect to do that. I don't think it's a problem. So I can do like the small perfection thing in the last end. And now I will add like more carefully. Oh, they're great. And now I think I also add a little bit white, like that. No much plan. Okay. How you will correct it? Here, if I have like paint, I go over with a thin coat of Gilding Glue again and tapping it off. So that's what I should do. So I can add even more because I see there is a little bit like white. So it's very easy to add like a little bit Gilding Glue. And we can do it right way. We can do it right way. We fix that one. We fix it right away. And because I come a little bit there, So sometimes, right now, I had like a pretty bad angel to work with. So I'm adding here, drying it a little bit, and that side is better. So we do correct it. The brush in the water, and a little bit drying so it gets sticky. So we fix it. There is nothing that it doesn't go and fix. I could like add tape, but I don't do that because I will only have some few flakes. So people who was coming late also see what I'm doing. Yeah, so I'm pulling out. I think that will be. So you can like layer it then on the top of each other. And I'm doing the same. And so I was not worried. We do like that, tapping it on. No sneezing. Like that, or no windy. If you have a window open or something like that. So I don't think the white will show off anymore. So I'm tapping it on because it's a little bit sticky still. And then it's so easy when I see the most of it have been on the place. I can use my finger and then I will use a brush. So now I'm tapping with the finger like that. And I will leave that for drying a little bit and then I go with the brush so it really they stick. Like that. And we have fixed it. And then I go, when it's more dry, I go on the top and get more like heavy-handed because I'm sure it will stick. So we leave that for a little bit part. And you can also sharpen the edges. But you see, it goes and fix. Tapping, but it needs to be glued a little bit more. And then, so it come back. And I go over with that one. So we have fixed it. You need to get a little bit on drying time. And I see I have a sticky place. We add like a piece of gold there. So usually if you get like do like small mistakes like that or mistakes, I'm not scared. Look, we was a little bit sticky. Yeah, so we get it all over. Like that. And we leave that for drying. So we don't destroy anymore. And you see I get here on the black surface, but then I add like a paint. We leave it. But you see you can add them like in layering. It's not a problem. But you need to be dry and I can go more heavy-handed and dry brush it. And they wipe off the excess. So yeah, I think that goes, and it looks like it matches because the lady are like white in the middle. Yeah. Now we need to fix the surface, and we'll add something, and I do that last because it needs to be dried. So we do something with the on the top here. I hope you can see the top. Should I put it like that? Oh, like that, so you can see what I will do. Oops. Oh my God. Like that. The clock here. Now I think you can see my top. Yeah. And I will do something here. It's more white here and it's more gray, and I will add like black paint a little bit in the corners, because now it's the pattern goes all over it, and I want, oh, the clock doesn't like to stay there. We move it. No problem, clock. Yes. It's a gorgeous stencil, and you can have it for many different projects, home decor, but also in different projects. Like that, and more close, perhaps, like that. Yes. Okay. You see, the pattern goes everywhere, and it's more light, because when I did it yesterday, I have like white color here, and it's black here. But I still want to have the corners more go in, and because I want some gold here in the edges too, on the top. Because we have so much gold on the sides, so I want to do it too. And I'm friend of gesso, so I have like black gesso here. And I need to have something to put the paint in here, and I take my kitchen sponge again and cut it like that. And I want to be sure that I have like round corners, so I'm cutting it a little bit. Sometimes I notice it's so easy to have sharp edges, so I cutting it a little bit, like no perfect, but anyway, like a round shape. Okay. And we will add the black gesso. And I will see, I have a little bit difficult to see if you have questions. Yeah. So I need only to take a sip of water. Okay. I will take the black heavy gesso and put it here, and I will do the tapping in the corners because I want them more black, not so much paint. And I was thinking to have like a metallic paint or something, but no, I want to add the vintage gold instead, the waxing in the end. So I have the black and tapping many times. I want like, let's see if you have any question. Gesso, no, gesso is a product. It's a real one. It's a primer. Heavy gesso. It's a primer, but I can use it like for black paint. So it's black gesso, heavy gesso, Art Basics from Finnabair. It's from Prima. So I use that one. So gesso comes in black and white and clear. And you could have on the top here, if you want to play with other colors, you could have clear, so it will stay clear. Now I will have black because I want to have that on the corners. So I'm starting here, and I want to be sure that I go like light-handed. I only want like in the corners, and here is like a really black corner already. But I want to little bit framing my top seat here, like that. So I'm going, tapping carefully. So, and this side I have painted with gold, and I have been wiping off already, and so it's no perfection. I was thinking if we could add some screw or something, but I changed my mind. But I think, and this have been drying overnight, but I think the seat will have something, it must have something in gold, because we have so much gold on the other parts. So I'm going on with the other parts. Here we're tapping carefully, and it really helps when I have my kitchen sponge. I cut it like, and you see how I'm holding it, because I don't want to have any like sharp edges. So I'm carefully tapping it on, and really I start when I have like paint on it. I start like in the corners where I want the most color, and when the color comes off, I can go more on the edges because I want it to be more soft. But already looking what I'm looking for. Yeah, and I can't see your, right now I can't see your comments, but please help each other, and I will go back and read your comments after, because right now I'm so far away to see the chat. But look, it really makes something now. It makes the white in the middle more intense, and I will also add some gold inside. And I think perhaps I will add like wax. We haven't decided anything yet. Or the metallic paint. I don't know. But you see, now I'm framing the seat. I go over and only a little bit paint, not too much. Not too much. The corners can be black. Yes. And I realize, now I see something. Yeah, the black corners. Me too. I like to frame things, and this is like the darker ones and more highlighting in the middle. I think that's more eye-catching for your eye also. And we will add like gold, because this top needs gold. Okay, I think I'm like happy. I think I'm going to be really happy. And this tissue paper is so easy to use. I'm enough with that one. You can do that gorgeous with a stencil also. And this one you put it in the water so you can use it more times. Okay, I think we will paint while this is drying. The edges, I will paint this with gold, because we need something golden here. So I have the metallic paint, Ancient Coin. It's a metallic paint, Ancient Coin from Finnabair. So I go carefully, and that's because everything is drying now, and I'm doing, and I think we need to do like 2 layers. But I'm happy if we got the idea how it will look, because it's really like now. But I think that makes, because from the upper side we need to have something in gold. Yes. Like that. Yes. Already looking better and everything comes in place. And I realize I need to go and get my heating tool. Or it's dry enough. So it's dry enough. Okay. Already makes a little bit more like everything comes to place when we have add like gold there. And I have like 2 things more to go. We need more here. We need more too. Here, I see, I need to go. And I need to dry. I don't use the heat gun right now. I need to do like 2 layers. Like that. And I like the grunginess of it. Okay. 2 things. We'll see if it's dry enough to add like wax. Then it's waxing time again. And this time I'm thinking to use a brush. And I will have the same vintage gold. But I'm thinking what kind of brush I want. I'm thinking to use like a regular old brush. Don't use the best brush. Because I want to do my corners right now. So don't use your best brushes. You can clean it, but you need to have like soap or kitchen, what do you call it? You need to have like the soap. So try when you use wax, you can use always the same brush. And now it's very easy that you have too much. And I won't like have. Before I go, I use my finger because now I will add on the edges. And the surface is like, what I call it, perhaps I need like a more stiff brush. Yeah, I think so. I use, because I want. But I would do, I would try and to see how it goes. Oh, I think it goes fine. So I will go in round here. Because we will have gold on the top. And go in rounds. Not too much wax, carefully with the wax. But rounds, movements, and carefully, like dry brushing. Yes. Something like that. To make it match. The down. Yeah. That will be great. So we go here from the edges because we can go have more paint. We start there and goes. So this work fine. Be careful or do a test or something. Because you do. Because sometimes you can get confused about the surfaces. But I think that's working fine now. So more gold and more carefully. And I will have like little bit even here And I will go with the finger later on, even here on the edges. Yes, I think that's make my seat the effect what I was looking for, like black and white and gold. And I can leave that for drying and take a look, because sometimes you need things to dry up, and take a look, and from the long step away some steps, and sometimes you need to like cook or take a coffee or take a break and come back to it, and then you see it with the new eyes. But I will give you the look, and I think, yeah, I'm on the right way, I think. What do you think? I think I will see if it shows. Yes, I think that's make the sides like how I like it. No, it doesn't look flat, and that was the reason. So, and it makes now matching the sides and then match the edges also. And that's the like basic idea, that I want everything to match. So it's a grunginess, and that is made with purpose. If people are asking why it looks like that, it's not perfectly painted. No, it shouldn't be. It's not supposed to be. And here I will add even more because I have some white. We have one thing I want to do before I am happy with it. And I haven't made this side. I will do that later on. But I will do something more here. I said to you that. Yes, I will do something more. But we'll see if you see it. Yes, you see it. You need to still do, yeah, inside of one leg. I haven't done it yet. And I have still the hair, and I have this one to do. I have that, but I don't show you, otherwise my life goes so long. But you can see I will do the exactly same on the other side, like this. So that's right. Yeah, I will come back to you. But I have one thing to do here. I want to add a little bit more something. Yes, I will have the soft gloss gel. And it's a clear gel, because I want to add something there. And it's a clear gel like decoupage, and I was adding the tissue paper on the top with the gel. And I'm looking for a smaller brush. And I also have micro beads. They comes in a set, and they are from Finnabair. And I can't see any of your chat. It's okay, Claire, that you don't like the when it's stencil. It's totally okay. I need to add something white downstairs to make it complete here, and it's a matter of choice. It's no problem. Totally okay. And this is not my normal choice of home decor colors. Gold, no. But I'm thinking it could be like a nice thing to give it to I have one person who loves really much gold, so I perhaps can give it away for a gift. So that's why. I have the soft gloss gel, and I'm adding a little bit here in the frame, and around the lady. I don't want to have all over it, only a little bit. And now I will have like the micro beads, and I don't want to go that they will go all over, but like a extra piece of jewel here. And if I decide that I'm not happy with this one, like Claire, she didn't like it, it's so easy for me to paint over with the black one again. So sometimes you can sleep over it and you're watching it overnight and you decide, oh, I don't like it. No, paint it over. It's so easy when you're working with paints, especially when I add the gesso there. And it's a primer, you can work over it. It's a little bit more difficult with the waxing. But like that, a little bit gold, and I will show you a close-up. I will show you a close-up. Like that. And I will take that so it doesn't go to the floor. And I will take like good photos of this when I have made all the sides, but I will show you. Can see, if you can see the lady now with some micro beads, and it will dry clear. The soft gloss, yes, will dry clear, but I'm really happy, even if it's a little bit odd to have like a white here. But I'm really enjoy it because I think it's matching the top. So I say thank you for all who have been watching. I will do the other side now, but you can see what I have done, and I think it was really fun and exciting to do this stool. I like it. So now I have like small things on the other side to do. But you see how I did. And you get my ground idea, but I really like the top. Yes, I like that one. It needs to be dry, and I take a coffee or do some cooking, and then I come back to it, and perhaps I find some small thing that I need to change, but no big deals. So that's my stool for today, and I will see. Yeah, it's okay. I don't ignore you. I take every feedback, Claire. I think it's so fun, and we have different choices. So my share, it's here for you. And yes, the frame are just amazing, and I have great fun playing with it. I had great fun. So thank you, Catherine. So I say bye-bye and take care. And next week I have also here a piece that I will start to work on, a bigger piece on Monday. No, on Tuesday I will go live. So next week on Tuesday I'll be back. So thank you and take care. And thank you for your all sweet comments. Bye bye.